So this will be our 10 topics to discuss, and we are going to discuss a lot in this theme. Until this, we were talking about the electrochemistry, and in electrochemistry, our topic was conductivity of material on the base of their ions and electrons. According to that, we have divided them into electronic conductors and ionic conductors. Now we are going to talk about conductors conduct the electricity by means of ions. Okay, and we have discussed this ion size and ions charge are more important than anything. So dear students, now in this video we are going to study the ionic conductivity and how. As we talk about that ionic conductivity, so ionic conductivity depends on the concentration of the solution, and for that purpose we have find out the another word, that is the molar ionic conductivity. And molar ionic conductivity was stand kappa upon concentration, lambda m, that is the molar conductivity is equals to kappa upon concentration. So that is our knowledge. Okay, kappa upon c. Okay, that you aware with the word now, molar conductivity. And molar conductivity means this. Okay, now variation in conductivity and molar conductivity with the concentration. Now this will be very important. Okay, concentration means what? Concentration means if we will add some spoon of sodium chloride into water. Suppose we have taken 1 liter of water in 2 beaker, 1 liter separately, and in one spoon of the NaCl, in another one 2 spoon of the NaCls are added. Now which will develop ions more, 1 spoon or 2 spoon? You will say 2 spoon will develop more ions. Okay, fine, good. So 2 spoons are developing more ions. Then here we have to talk according to that. Okay, so first thing this. Second, now another thing, 2 beakers again taken and with the 1 liter. Okay, હવે એકની અંદર આપણે નાખીએ, in one beaker we are adding NaCl, and in another beaker we are adding NaHCO3. Now which will give more ions, which will have more conducting ion, and that's all. That depends. ઓકે ચલો, એકની અંદર આપણે HCl નાખી દીધું અને બીજામાં એસિટિક એસિડ નાખ્યું, શું થશે? બંનેમાં ફરક પડશે. And that's we are going to study here. So variation in conductivity and molar conductivity with the concentration. First topic is that both conductivity and molar conductivity change with the concentration of the electrolytes. Now you know electrolytes. Electrolytes are those substance which are when added into water they get separate into positive and negative ions, swings ions. So that depends on the concentration of the electrolytes. Remember this first. Second, conductivity always decrease with the decrease in concentration, both for weak and strong electricity. Now just we are talking about only conductivity, agar molar શબ્દ નથી, that you have to keep in mind. Only what, which word is there? Only which word is there? Conductivity. તો conductivity બંનેની, strong electrolyte ની અને weak electrolyte ની બંનેની conductivity decrease with the decrease in concentration. Now dear students, here question arise, what is your meaning to decrease concentration? So decreased concentration is meaning that when you are adding water in solution, તો water નું વોલ્યુમ એટલે કે સોલ્વન્ટ નું વોલ્યુમ વધતું જાય અને કોનું વોલ્યુમ, ઇલેક્ટ્રોલાઇટ્સ નું વોલ્યુમ ડિક્રીઝ થાય, એટલે એને કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન ઇન્ક્રીઝ થયું, ડિક્રીઝ થયું કહેવાય. કોન્સન્ટ્રેશન ડિક્રીઝ બાય એડિંગ વોટર ઓર ધ સોલ્વન્ટ. ઓકે, ધીસ પ્રોસેસ ઇઝ નોન એઝ ડાયલ્યુશન. આ પ્રોસેસને આપણે કયા નામથી ઓળખીશું? હવે ડાયલ્યુશનના નામથી ઓળખીશું. સો હોપ ધેટ યુ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ ધ ડાયલ્યુશન process, okay, what is happening there. So this is the first point to talk. Second point, conductivity always decrease with the that we have seen. This can be explained by the fact that the number of ions per unit volume that carry the current in solution decrease on dilution. Now first of all, to talk about the here electrolytes, we have spoken here weak electrolyte and strong electrolytes. In previous video you have seen the definition of the strong and weak electrolytes. Strong electrolytes are those electrolytes when they are added into the solvent they will separate in high amount, 100% amount. The dissociation constant of them is very high. While weak electrolytes are those electrolytes when they are added into the solvent they will not separate more and their dissociation constant is not so high. So that's we have to remember first. So now when we are adding them they convert into the ions. Now these ions have mobility to transfer here into there in the solution per volume. So per unit volume how many ions are that we are going to carry the current. So when the volume when dilution is done or the decrease of the concentration is done, then what will happen? The number of current the particles that also decreases. So this can be explained by the fact that the number of ions per unit volume that carry the current in solution decrease on dilution. Dilution કરીએ તો આ number ઓછા થઈ જાય. Therefore, the conductivity of solution at any given concentration in the conductance of 1 unit volume of solution kept between two platinum electrode with unit area of cross section and at distance of the unit length also decreases. So શું થશે અહીંયા કે વેરિએશન તમને જોવા મળશે with the concentration. Concentration સાથે આ વસ્તુ બદલાતી જાય છે કે તમે concentration કરો ઓછું કરો એટલે dilution કરો તો જે number of ions who are going to carry current are also decrease. Okay, હવે અહીં બહુ important point છે. એક છે strong electrolytes અને બીજો છે weak electrolytes. Now out of this conductivity તો હંમેશા decrease થશે જ. But what do you think about the molar conductivity? That will be the talking point. Which is the talking point? What will happen to molar conductivity? Until we are talking about the conductivity only. Now that's we are going to talk about law of molar conductivity. Okay, molar conductivity no શું થશે? We know that G is equals to K by L. Okay, that is our knowledge. Sorry, kappa by L. This is the conductance. If here length and area are unity in the appropriate units, આપણે લેન્થ પણ 1 લઈ લઈએ અને એરિયા પણ 1 લઈ લઈએ તો લેન્થ 1 અને એરિયા ઇઝ ઓલ્સો 1 આ બંને તો કેવા થઈ જવાના યુનિટી થઈ જવાના આ પણ યુનિટી થઈ જવાનું અને આ પણ યુનિટી થઈ જવાનું એટલે કોણ રહી જવાનું એક એક થઈ ગયા તો G is equals to કપ્પા. ઓકે એટલે G is equals to કપ્પા આવી ગયું. So what it suggests? This means that at unit cross section area and unit length conductivity is only conductance. Conductance is only conductivity. So here we can define share the equivalency between the conductance and conductivity. If per unit area and unit volume the conductance is equal to conductivity. This is the first point to remember. Second, if we are going to apply same thing in molar conductivity, now what was the formula of the molar conductivity? The formula of the molar conductivity is this. See, this is the formula of the molar conductivity. કે lambda m is equals to kappa A by L. તો અહીંયા પણ આપણે A1 લઈ લઈએ અને L1 દે. પણ remember molar conductivity depends on V. એટલે આપણે V પણ અંદર ધ્યાનમાં લેવું પડશે. So sin length 1 લઈ લઈએ અને area અને volume ને બેવને equal કરી નાખીએ. Okay, so now in place of A we have to put V. A ની પ્લેસમાં આપણે શું મૂકવું પડશે? V મૂકવું પડશે. સોરી, એના પ્લેસમાં આપણે મૂકીશું V. ઓકે, and L1 થઈ જશે. So lambda is equals to kappa into V. So that here we can prove that કે molar conductivity of solution at a given concentration is the conductance of the volume V of solution containing 1 mole of electrolytes kept between two electrode plates with the area of cross section A and distance between them is unit length. So L is equals to 1 મૂકી દઈએ, area is equals to volume મૂકી દઈએ. So conductance into volume is nothing but the molar conductivity. That is our target point. So hope that you understand these points. So in these two topics we are talking about the molar conductivity and conductivity. Conductivity is going to decrease always with the decrease in concentration. But what happened to molar conductivity? Whether it is going to decrease or whether it is going to increase. And if it is same for both weak electrons